Alright, now I'm loading.
Hello, everyone.
Hi guys, I know we've
Welcome
been...
to our awesome cast.
Yes. We'll wait for everyone to get loaded and then we'll get started. That's the kind of stuff we do.
Yep. I'm Zig, and this is...
I'm a bear, and
Oh,
we're...
yay! That's your name. Okay.
Sorry, I was waiting for the load, but yeah, this is a game for the Reddit Dota 2 League, and this is the Drunken Probe versus Ironwood Branches. I don't know if they actually, I don't think they have their name up,
Yeah,
but
it doesn't look like they have a picture up.
boo! Oh, I gotta turn off the
But
spectator
that doesn't
thing.
matter, because we can cast this anyway.
Yeah.
It's the Drunken Probe.
We know who they are.
It's Ironwood Branches.
Exactly. So, Sam was, or whatever your name is, I guess. I thought we decided to do first names, but we don't have to.
Sam okay.
Yeah. Yeah, guys, Zigavivei is Sam, and I'm actually Sandy, so hi.
So, Sam and Sandy.
Yeah, just so you know, we're gonna...
Captain's mode.
Yeah, we're actually going to see a first ban for Nyx, but anyways, I actually casted the first game of TDP versus Ironwood Branches alone, so I invited Sam to do this with me, so...
Alright, at first glance we have a Bat Rider.
I think you cut out, Sam. Did you?
Sorry,
No, it's okay.
they're going down the list of very potential strong heroes
Yep.
right now. I mean, Bat Rider is kind of overpowered, Nyx is kind of overpowered, you know. Maybe not overpowered,
But no, yeah, I know what you mean. It's the potential that they have throughout the game is much higher than other heroes that might be picked, so...
looks like they don't want to go against Phantom Lancer or Magnus as well. Kind of together.
Yeah, I can't remember if it was these guys, but there was a great Magnus game that like Magnus literally like almost carried them to victory, and also nearly lost them the game too by getting a well, not nearly lost them because he
Divine
did
Rapier.
fine. Oh no, he got Rubik stole his RP.
Oh yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah,
That'll do it.
but first pickup is actually going to be Ironwood Branches. Picking up Keeper of the Light, and then a quick Warlock pickup from the Drunken Probe. We're probably actually going to see Coffee playing that. I've seen him play a really good Warlock, so we'll see if that's how that plays out. But,
Who do you think their second pick is going to be? Like,
I don't know. Because, I mean, I would just expect a Nyx, but it's actually going to be a Gyrocopter, so whatever. But honestly, that's actually a better pickup than what I was thinking anyways, because Gyrocopter combined with Warlock's ult, it'll give Warlock's ult going down will give Gyrocopter a second to actually call down on top of everyone, and that can be really deadly, especially in the mid game.
I would almost say even more important would be the Rocket Barrage in conjunction with Fatal Bonds.
Oh yeah, that'll be that.
Because
Oh,
if Fatal Bonds is on everyone, then you're basically getting 100% extra
Oh,
damage
yeah.
out of Rocket Barrage.
oh man, yeah, that's gonna be bad.
Wait,
that can be a deadly combo.
Sorry, my mistake. Flat Cannon.
No worries.
My apologies.
And we're actually going to see Ironwood Branches pick up Lone Druid as their second pick. Now, do you think this is going to be carry Lone Druid, or if it's going to be off-lane Lone Druid? What do you think?
Well, I think they're getting set up for, like, making sure they have an offlane, so, like, Lone Druid could definitely go offlane. But, I mean, they still have 3 picks on either side, so I don't know what they're planning.
Yeah.
But even an offlane Lone Druid can still carry.
It's very true. I mean, I just didn't know if they were going to, like, give him, like, priority 1 for farm or not. I was just curious what you were thinking, so... but something to note, actually, is that Darkseer wasn't banned. So, do you think TDP might go for Darkseer as their offlane?
It's hard to say. I mean, right now, you do have a good offlane by Lone Druid. They have a good mid Night Stalker, and then Keeper is a really good tri-lane support, or even just a support in general.
Jungle Pro.
Yeah, okay.
They actually do go
Freaking
Darkseer. I mean, if he's not banned, he's picked up right away. Like, I was surprised, honestly, to see Warlock picked up instead of the Darkseer first. But you know what? If he stays in the pool that long, you might as well get him.
Yeah, and honestly, like Surge is one of his most useful spells, at least early game. I mean, max movement speed through anything. All right,
yeah.
Let's do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's an easy choice there.
Yeah, I'm interested to see how Ironwood Branches is going to play the Night Stalker. I mean, I assume he's going to go mid. Generally, when I see him played, he goes mid. But I just... I like to watch a really active Night Stalker, and I'm interested to see if that's what we're gonna see this game. Is like a super active roaming ganking Night Stalker. Like
I think that all depends on who they throw mid.
very true.
Because that may, like, if they get a Quap. Oh no, actually, Quap was banned.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh well.
I don't know. I mean, there are some other good mids out there that may throw Night Stalker for a loop, but
Yeah.
I would try. Like, I would hope that the Drunken Pro picks up a decent mid as soon as possible.
Yeah. An interesting one could be I don't think it'll happen, but I've seen Night Stalker get destroyed by him mid, but Kunkka, ugh.
Yeah.
If you
Kunkka would be a
set
decent mid.
yeah, if you send Kunkka against a Night Stalker mid, like it's just so hard for him to stay with the Tidebringer. Ugh. It's gross, but
And you can see right now that Ironwood Branches knows exactly what
oh
the
yeah.
Drunken Probe needs, and they are getting rid of as many mids as possible.
And then Drunken Probe, like they were right on the bat of getting rid of the Rubik, and that was a great ban, just because they have 3 heroes that if anything gets stolen, at that point it's like it would be bad news for Drunken
Yeah,
Probe,
bad
and
stuff's gonna happen.
so Nake's ban. So TDP is expecting Ironwood Branches to be picking up a harder carry than what they have at the moment, which makes sense. So
Absolutely. Although no Wisp ban yet, I don't know if that's generally something that is used a lot, but a
I've
Wisp
seen-
still in the pool may be added as like a secondary support. Looks like.
I've
in
actually,
either team.
I think it's actually, I mean, I'm sorry if I like actually mistake it, but I've played a couple games with Kodiak and Coffee, and I think Kodiak played a really crazy Wisp. So I don't remember if it was him, but I think it was someone from Drunken Probe, and
I think I may
it's.
have played with you that game, and yes,
Yeah,
I think
'cause
it was a crazy Wisp.
And that's what I'm actually interested to see if they might pick him up. I don't know if he necessarily. I mean, they could use another tri-lane support with the Warlock, because I know Darkseer is obviously going off lane, and Gyrocopter is probably going to get supported by a tri-lane, so they could use a Wisp. I don't know.
Yes, they just banned a lot of the major mids.
Oh yeah, Silencer's gone.
So I don't know how Drunken Probe is going to respond.
Yeah.
Honestly, they could throw Gyrocopter mid,
They
fast levels and experience, but I don't know how good that would be come the first night.
Yeah, I don't know if that's necessarily a good idea either. Just because they're gonna want Gyrocopter to get farmed up as quickly as possible. Because it looks like Drunken Probe's kind of going a mid-game team fighting team. So,
Definitely.
we see Ironwood Branches picking up the Jakiro. Great support pick. He's gonna be in a tri-lane along with that Keeper of the Light. And we actually see Shadow Demon.
in tri-lane as well. Looks like.
That's a great pickup too. I mean, overall, all of his abilities are awesome. Disruption, great in the lane, and once that purge comes out from him, the demonic purge, it can take some guys down super fast. So at least assist with that. So I'm interested to see what this 5th pickup is going to be from Ironwood Branches, because this is going to be their carry. So I mean, unless they throw me for a loop and they pick up Wisp, that'd be funny, but I don't think it's going to happen.
Yeah.
And it's Chaos Knight. Yeah, he's been in the pool for too long too. So I mean, if he's there, might as well get him.
Absolutely. Although I feel like his effectiveness is a little hindered without a Wisp.
Yes, I mean yes and no. I don't know. It's weird because I mean I think he can work, but when you see the Gyrocopter on the other team and the great team fight that Drunken Probe is setting up, you kind of have to wonder if, like you said, if it's kind of like worth it, I guess, if the Chaos Knight is going to be able to do as well. So, I don't know. We'll have to see with that.
I mean, basically he just plays differently. Or rather than being like a ganking roamer with Wisp, he's, basically trying to... It seems like that is their main carry now.
Yeah.
You
Oh.
have their mid, you have their off lane, and you have Undying. Nice.
Yeah. So I'm actually interested to see if maybe Undying's going mid. I don't know. It'd be Undying
Honestly,
or...
you could even have Warlock go mid.
That's true.
Get an early 6, have Darkseer off lane, Gyro, Shadow Demon, and Undying having an aggressive tri-lane.
Yeah, that's very, very true.
Undying does very well in tri-lanes. So I don't see why he wouldn't be in the tri-lane.
Yeah, though he has been falling out of favor with the meta recently. Not because he's changed at all, but it's just because of the people have started to kind of figure out how to play against him, but he should still be interesting to watch. So do you want to do an intro of the Dire?
Yeah, looks like TDP Kodiak is on Undying. We have Doyle Points on Shadow Demon. We have
You cut out. Sorry.
we have Chubabuck on Gyrocopter, and Shivakami something on on our Great Darkseer, and then Coffee on the Warlock.
Yes, and on the Radiant side, we're going to see Hebo playing Lone Druid, Bubba Chuck playing Night Stalker. I've seen him play Night Stalker, and it is deadly. Crit Whale on the Keeper of the Light, Ojoy on the Jakiro, and I believe the Tempted is playing Chaos Knight, and he's very close to 4 of those heroes right now, so I would be careful if I were him.
Yeah, have you ever seen a Chaos Knight offlane, or?
No, I haven't, which I'm actually really surprised that he's here. I was expecting to see him in a tri-lane.
Agreed. We have the Lone Druid in the tri-lane.
So, yeah, maybe they're actually going to just turn Chaos Knight into kind of a gank machine after a little while. I don't know. That's going to be
He
interesting.
gets the farms he needs, yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be hard. I mean, it's going to be kind of hard against this. At least I thought it was a tri-lane. I don't know. Maybe Doyle Points is just warding right now.
Yep.
I don't know. Yeah, I think he's just warding.
Yeah,
So
he was just warding, but they did see the ward go down. The panel
Yeah.
was there.
yeah. Coffee gets the first rune, which is
And it looks like
Invis.
Coffee
And
is mid.
yeah, you were right. He is mid. I have seen him play Warlock mid, so he does a good job
Although
there.
They could have a Doyle Points
Oh.
Shadow Demon be more of a roamer.
Yeah.
But it looks like it's going to be tri-lane versus tri-lane.
It is. That
Yeah,
makes a
they
lot
just
more
switched that one
sense.
up. That was good.
Yeah, that makes a lot more sense now that they've seen what's going to happen, and that'll definitely guarantee Chaos Knight some farm. Whereas if he was alone, he wouldn't have gotten anything. So.
Absolutely.
But yeah, so we've got Chaos Knight, Keeper, and Jakiro going up against the Shadow Demon, Gyro, and Undying. And then mid we've got Warlock and Night Stalker, and bottom we have Lone Druid and the Darkseer. So.
That looks like mostly bottom is going to be just a lot of farm.
Yeah.
Probably trying to harass Darkseer out of lane, but really there's nothing major going to be going on there.
Oh yeah, I agree. It's going to be just farming and just not too much. We see a stun coming out from Tempted, but and a stun coming out from the Jakiro too. They're trying to get Kodiak, but he's honestly the one that's kind of the beefiest and the one they shouldn't be going after. So.
Absolutely.
But I mean, he was the one that was the most overextended. So getting a couple good hits out on him will make him move back right now. So that's having the Undying as far away as possible will keep him from soul ripping them a lot, and at least 2 of those heroes don't want to get soul ripped right now. So.
It looks as if mid Night Stalker is using a Bottle Fairy to keep himself in lane. He's getting seriously, he was getting seriously damaged by the Warlock, but it looks like
Hold on a second. Top, there's some stuff happening top. It looks like Tempted almost went down. The Keeper might go down right now, too. Shadow
Keeper
Demon's
goes down.
really
That's
low.
blood.
Yes,
Very
he
nice.
does. Yes, he does. Yeah, it was just I think it was a misinitiation on the fact of, on the part of Ironwood branches. The Chaos Knight did he reality rifted in, and his supports were left trying to pick up the pieces. And they got him out, which is good on their part, but they did lose the Keeper as a result. And who got that? That was
It looks like,
Gyrocopter.
ooh, ouch.
Oh, wow.
Night
Oh,
Stalker was going on Warlock mid, but
Yeah, it looks like he's able to get away.
able to get
so,
out.
yeah. Whew. Yeah, that Night Stalker's having problems against that Warlock.
yeah, even with a Bottle Crow, it's pretty even, it seems.
Oh, yeah.
And with no mid wards up on Ironwood Branch's side, Warlock is going to get easy rune control out of that.
Oh, yeah. I mean, the Night Stalker's not even going to be able to see what's coming. He's just going to... He has to guess, basically, and hope that he gets to the rune before Warlock does. So, I mean, that's good on... That's a great job on the part of Drunken Probes, so... Just, I mean, bottom is just like you said, farming. They're just farming, and they're both keeping up with one another, so that's good.
And actually, mid this is even more interesting because you have a Warlock is level 5 and Night Stalker is level 4, so there's already the pretty significant level advantage going on.
Yeah, I mean, it's not terribly a lot because I mean, Night Stalker's only about 100 and I think it's 152 XP away from hitting level 5. And I mean, but I guess yeah, it's almost a full level difference at least right now, and it's just because Bubba has had to back out of lane.
Oh, Warlock denies the rune. Well
Oh,
done.
that was a
Well
great
done,
deny. Great deny on his part. That's definitely something Bubba Chuck could have used.
Yeah.
Yeah, right now this mid is really in favor of Coffee. He's using the advantage of not only playing like ranged against a melee, but also just using his abilities effectively. And he's also keeping up rune control. And oh, there's actually some big action happening top. Gyrocopter picks off the Keeper of the Light.
And maybe it's possible that Jakiro is going to go down as well.
Yeah.
It's like,
though his stun does come down on someone, and there he goes. Ooh.
Not bad, not bad.
Double kill for the, I mean, Gyrocopter's on a great start right now. He has 3 kills. Like, all 3 kills on the board are his, so.
I think Warlock's going to go down mid soon. Knight's happening in 15 seconds, and I don't think he has enough regen to survive unless he does something.
Although he does have his chaotic offering is up, yeah. I think you're slightly ahead of me on the replay. I don't know.
1640.
Now I'm at 1640, so you're like 2 seconds ahead of me, I think.
Okay.
It's not that bad, so. It sounded like you were like 20, and I was like, whoa. But anyways, getting back to the game.
I'm just conjecture and, I don't know, foresight.
Yeah, you're looking in the future for us, so. You're our fortune teller today.
Yes, that is how that works.
But yeah. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what I would do if I were Ironwood Branches. I almost feel like this offensive tri-lane, if any more kills go the way of Drunken Probe, that they might want to reevaluate and maybe get their Chaos Knight into the bottom lane.
Looks like Night Stalker goes bottom to find Rune. Doesn't find it because Warlock picked it up.
Yeah, and there's actually a pickoff on Gyrocopter, just as I was talking about them maybe switching things up. Stun came out on from the Chaos Knight. A nice little ice path landed by Oh Joy, and then just some right-clicking took them down. Though it did get...
and it looks like Undying may also be picked up as well.
Yeah, that was a great ice path, but he throws up the Tombstone, so that should keep him safe. Yeah, that Tombstone is deadly. Oh, Night Stalker's actually back here.
Yeah,
I didn't see him.
He just came top, wants to play.
Yeah, though there is a stun that's coming out on him, but he's going to be able to get out of range where it doesn't matter. So, yeah, I'm just not too much up yet on the...
Looks like 4 top, and Warlock is swinging top to try to alleviate his teammates up there.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's a great idea, because...
Looks like they may have been caught by the Radiant Ward, though, so they may know that they're coming.
They might have. Did he go through the downward staircase?
Actually, on second thought, no. I mean, they just missed it.
Okay, then that's what I thought. So
they were just like right above the stairs where.
Coffee's kind of going right in the middle of there, though. I feel like he should have stayed back and not given away his position.
Absolutely.
But
with only 800 vision at night from most heroes. Excluding Night Stalker, which gives a full 1800 vision at night, I feel like that would have been better presented.
Yeah.
Well, better done, at least.
Yeah, that's very true. Yeah.
Bottom, it looks like phase boots are being built on Bear. And then the Lone Druid looks like he's building a Tranquils, like normal.
Yep, very true. Oh, we see some Rocket Barrage coming out, but a stun is out on the Gyrocopter as well. But he calls down.
Like
oh, that Chaotic Offering. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
And they have a
down.
double kill for Coffee and a kill for Gyrocopter as well. But Night Stalker actually picks off that Gyrocopter who was super low.
It looks like Night Stalker goes down as well.
Yes, he does. To the Warlock, who had popped his double damage rune in the middle of that. So that was some great play by TDP right there. They took the opportunity. They kept Gyrocopter up for as long as they could. I mean, honestly, getting picked off by that Night Stalker wasn't necessarily his fault. It's just, you know, when you have his Void, it just kind of, it's that nuke. It's just going to come and hit you. So they're going to get a tower out of that engagement most likely. So
Yeah, was that I mean, was Gyro legitimately out of position, or was that more of a?
it was
Gyro was baiting him?
no Night Stalker. I think what
And it
happened
looks
was
like Warlock's gonna get away.
yes, he
Night
is.
Stalker wasn't able to do anything to him as
Yeah,
he TPs.
I think his Void was on cooldown because if he had it up, he would have been able to mini stun
Yeah,
him.
he
But
had voided him, and then Warlock started to
that
get
was
away.
smart then. That was real smart.
Definitely, definitely a smart move on his
He
part.
probably he probably was baiting that out so he could get out. So, but yeah, I think when that engagement, what happened was Gyrocopter was slightly out of position, not like by very much, but Ironwood branches tried to take advantage of it. But then TDP just came to his rescue and nearly got him away, and then the Night Stalker just kind of like swung around. So, I mean, not much he could have done, but that was still a great play by everyone there. Yeah, it looks like the Gyrocopter's shifted mid to farm for a little bit now. And he's getting harassed a little bit by that Night Stalker.
Nothing too impressive though.
No, yeah. See if anything's up on the bear. Phase boots are up on the bear now, and the tranquils are up on the lone druid. So, still just brown boots on the Night Stalker though. But he has enough to upgrade to phases if he wanted to. Though I don't know. Do you think he's gonna go phases or treads?
Who the?
Night Stalker. I think he'd probably be going phases because I don't know.
I would almost say treads
Yeah,
would be smarter choice on him.
yeah, very true.
But of course, we have yet to see. I mean, he has.
Yeah, he's
100
sitting
gold
on
at
a
this
lot
point,
of
he
gold,
can
so
buy whatever he wants at this point.
yeah, very true.
Just because he gets such a boost to his movement speed at night that I would almost feel like treads maybe, or phase boots may be wasted on him. Except
That's
during
very
the day,
true.
of course.
Yeah, that's very true. So, yeah, right now we've got 2v3 mid right now. That tri lane that was top is now moved mid, and they've left top to Coffee now. So, Coffee's just farming up there very comfortably. And, yeah.
Looks like Gyro just grabbed his drum of endurance.
Yes, yes, he did. That'll be great for him. I'm trying to see what else is up right now on everyone. Warlock looks like he's going to be going in Oghanims. So, he's got the point booster at this point, which, I mean, considering how many kills he's been getting, he definitely,
Might as well.
yeah, might as well. So, I mean, if you're doing great, you might as well rub it in. So,
We now have daytime. Night Stalker's going to be a lot less effective.
yes, he's going to have to stay back. He's going to have to try and get the farm he can so that the second night will go a lot better. He actually picks up a Morbid Mask, so he wants that life
It
steal.
looks like he may be going into a slight carry build.
Yeah,
With the Morbid Mask, unless he builds that into like a Vladimir's or something
yeah.
to support Lone Druid in Chaos Knight.
I think Lone Druid's going an armlet bear.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Looks like it.
So I love watching armlet bear. It's so cool. It's such a little thing
That
now.
looks like
But
something may be happening bottom.
yeah, oh, there's a
Looks
lot
like Shadow
here.
Demon may be caught out.
He is, yeah, he is for a little bit, but he did that disruption. Is probably gonna
Gyro's
save
coming
him.
in now. Should probably be able to get.
Yeah.
Actually doing a ton of damage. To
Oh
the,
yeah. Actually, if you
Night
notice,
Stalker.
if
Yeah,
you notice,
yeah,
Night
he's
Stalker.
dead.
Yeah, he's dead. Yeah, Night Stalker, if you notice, didn't skill his ult at all. So he wasn't able to like pop that to give him a little extra movement speed or anything. So that might be something that he's gonna reconsider for the next level that he gets, and maybe
Yeah.
pop that skill or pop that skill up. So because now it looks like TDP might just be able to take this tower bottom.
Yeah, I think they will be. Looking at the XP per minute graph, you see But Lone Druid tops it with Warlock and Gyro next. Night Stalker after that. Obviously the mid helped Darkseer after that, you know, being a solo lane.
Yeah.
But yeah, it looks fairly even at this point, probably with Dire leading that.
Oh yeah. And then just a quick look at our levels right now. I mean, Lone Druid's on the top, but that just makes sense because he's been alone this whole time. And then he's followed closely by Coffee and Gyrocopter, who have both been getting the most kills this match. So, I mean, totally not unexpected. And then both our gold graph and our XP graph are in favor of the Dire at the moment. So, I mean, nothing too like newsworthy at the moment, but it'll be interesting to see where it goes.
4,000 gold, that's like a good team fight right there, and
Yep.
about 1,500 XP is probably about the same, you know, a decent team fight.
Yeah. I mean, this isn't over though for Ironwood branches at the moment though. I mean, they've still got strong supports. They do have the ability to team fight, and if they can get enough farm up on their Chaos Knight, which where is he right now? He's mid. Okay. If they can get enough farm on him.
Too.
Yeah, so I mean, him and that bear are going to be dishing out a lot of damage the second they get those armlets, but they need to get them up quick because it's hitting that point where that armlet would be the most effective and deal out the most damage. So,
mid.
oh yeah, TDP's just going for the tower. They're not. They know that.
We're gonna worry
So.
about it.
I mean, they have a lead. They have a great lead right now. They're sitting comfortably. I mean, they're doing exactly what they should be doing. But now, that's going to call on Ironwood branches to kind of they have to respond. They have to do something. They can't let Drunken Probe walk all over them at the moment. So
yeah, luckily, Keep It Light is a easy mode illuminate right there.
yeah, oh yeah.
If the team pushes, you know, you gotta illuminate. If you push, illuminate. You know, it's easy.
Oh yeah. Gyrocopter actually has a Yasha in his stash right now, so we're gonna see him go Manta style, which will be awesome. So, yeah. Speaking of the keeper, I mean that's honestly, he's one of the biggest reasons that Ironwood branches isn't done yet. That illuminate is gonna help them. Anti-push so much.
Fight in jungle though, just now.
Oh yeah.
I think they might get caught.
Oh wow.
This will be bad.
Yeah, that Darkseer is completely stationary, and it looks like he is gonna get picked off, and the Gyrocopter might get picked off as well. The Kodiak does place. Oh, there's a great Warlock ult in the middle of that, but I don't know if that was enough. This Kodiak's down. And then there goes the Night Stalker as well. Keeper of the Light went down earlier than that, and. Wow, even though they got picked off, even though they were totally caught out, TDP turns it around in their favor. Thanks.
I was really wondering what they were doing because they were just
Yeah.
still for such a long time.
I feel like there might have been some issues with the Darkseer. Maybe he had some connection issues, but whatever the case was, once he was down and they'd gotten the Gyrocopter to kind of like swing around closer to Coffee and Undying and Doyle points, they just flipped that right around, and now they're going to get the tower for it too. Oh, they're just doing a great job. I will say this, like, Drunken Probe right now is just doing a great job of really establishing their lead at the moment, and they're just really controlling the map. If you can see, they have good vision out at the moment, and I'm sure as soon as we see them pushing tier 2s, that there's going to be some more great vision coming out. And they're just doing a great job overall of just really meshing well as a team, synchronizing it as a team, and Coffee's doing a great job of dropping those ults too. So
absolutely.
I mean,
Coffee, and just like even though there was kind of that mismatched team.
Oh, it looks like there's actually a reality rift out on that Darkseer. And there's a call down coming out from the...
wasn't able to get anything down before...
no, Jakiro takes him out.
It looks like with the gravestone up...
Night Stalker's down.
So much damage right now.
Yeah, and there goes the Keeper of the Light as well.
It's all of that Fatal Bonds just smacking everyone.
Oh, yeah. I mean, all that damage is just coming out between all of them. And I mean, you were right. That Gyrocopter's Rocket Barrage combined with the the Fatal Bonds is just doing so much damage. And I mean,
Well, yeah, in combination like Rocket Barrage and Flat Cannon in general.
oh yeah, Flat Cannon as well.
Units for 100. Oh, well, so it's gonna hits all enemy units in area around it. Okay.
Yeah.
So for 6 attacks. So let's consider that for 6 attacks, Gyrocopter is doing 100 damage to the entire enemy team, which, so they're being hit for 200 damage per auto attack of Gyrocopter.
Yeah. They're doing, I mean, they're using their abilities correctly, so.
Yeah, Fatal Bonds and Gyrocopter are really destroying.
Yeah.
You generally see that sort of thing on Spectre and her dispersion, but like this is actually really useful as well.
Yeah. Lone Druid finally gets his armlet for his bear, so that just got
Looks
picked
like
up.
Coffee may be in trouble bottom.
Yeah.
Sucker, well, he hit him a couple times and ran away. So.
Yeah. I think you realize now because Coffee does have his Oggs on him, and so that's giving him a little bit of a stat boost. So he's not easily picked off anymore. I mean, he's got 1,600 total health, so I mean he's gonna be fine. And especially now with that Oggs, I mean he's gonna have. Oh, actually, the Darkseer is getting caught out by the Lone Druid right now.
With his surge, he should be just fine.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, he's out. Yeah, I just saw that Entangle come out, and I was hoping that bear was gonna do a little more damage. I wanted to see the Armlet bear do his dirty work, but
Yeah,
I guess
Entangle, that would have helped.
Yeah, if he had landed another Entangle, he probably would have had him. But oh well, I'll have to wait for another day for that the Spirit Bear to do his job. So, but yeah, I mean, right now we kind of just need to watch and see if Ironwood Branches is gonna pick up their farm, because I know if they can get a mech up on Keeper, that'll help them a lot in the team fight. 'Cause, I mean, that's what he's going for, but he still needs 500 gold.
Looks like mid something may be happening. Coffee is
yeah.
has Invis right now, maybe trying to pick someone off.
Oh yeah, I mean his chaotic offering's up.
I don't know.
I know there's no one's close enough, and his invis runes are about to run out. But I mean that was a good idea for them to kind of see if they could pick someone off. But I mean the Ironwood Branches are just kind of spread out right now, so nothing they can do about it at the moment. They're just gonna have to wait for their opening, and it looks like they're gonna try and push down the tier 2 mid. So yeah,
or at least keep up that pressure.
Yeah, because I mean, Keeper's doing a great job of keeping up the pressure on the Radiant side. So.
But Darkseer bottom is building a mech, it looks like, and he's keeping Lone Druid from pushing too hard, which is great.
Oh yeah.
Looks like Dyer's kind of swinging around, and it looks like Jakiro is going to be caught out of.
Oh yeah, he is definitely caught out. He misses his ice path.
He's going to die.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he gets purged. He's down. I mean, last hit from.
It may be possible that Lone Druid. Nope. Okay, Lone Druid gets out just fine.
Yeah, Lone Druid's fine. I mean, that was a great pick off on the part of Drunken Probe, though. They found him and they just took him down. I mean, it was really unfortunate that Jakiro missed his ice path, because if he had at least caught Warlock or Undying, he may have been able to get away. But then again, that Shadow Demon came up in the exact right time to assist with that team fight, or the gank. So good job on Drunken Probe.
Considering where he was caught out, I mean, when you're missing your mid tier 1 tower and your bottom tier 1 tower, your entire jungle is basically off limits unless you have vision in there. Just because ganks can happen all the time in there, and there's no safe zone.
Yeah, I mean, I think the issue right now that Ironwood Branches kind of has is that they have one ward up, and it's at their ancients, and they really need to be having wards in the middle of their jungle, right in the middle, probably on that rock, and then maybe even on their high spot, to really just kind of give their farmers the courage and the vision to go into Radiant's jungle, because they have to farm at this point, and the lanes are going to push themselves if they're farming not too quickly. Sounds bad, but they just need to make sure that they're able to get enough farm. They do get the mid tower though, but they're going to fight. This fight's going to happen.
Yep. Okay, so we have a Undying caught. Darkseer uses his wall. Chaotic Offering goes down.
Oh wow! Oh wow! Oh, those two golems are just did so much damage that Shakira didn't even stand a chance.
Will Chaos Knight go back in?
Yeah.
I think he will.
He is going to go back in.
For farm. Okay. Yeah, you
Yeah.
farm in there, bro. Like,
yeah, and it looks like Coffee's going after Lone Druid right now. He's seeing what he can do there. Oh, actually, there's Doyle points might go down from the Chaos Knight. I think he's going to. That armlet's enough to give him the damage, though. Kodiak tries to sap a little bit, and we have the Darkseer coming up behind the Chaos Knight. And he is armlet toggling.
He's not gonna get away.
Unless
the armlet toggles.
Yeah, he's toggling, and he's toggling fine right now, but we have to see. There's a surge.
2 of the team fight may happen right now.
Yeah, I think it's going to happen right here. Coffee looks like he's finally getting picked off, yeah.
Oh, no, Warlock doesn't go down.
Wow.
Using his regen rune to...
Oh, great job. Yeah, because he got, I think Undying also used his Soul Rip on him as well. Oh, there's a call down.
Eating
Babachak.
Apart.
Yeah. That Gyro didn't stand a chance. That's what I want to see from that bear. Good job, Spirit Bear.
Yeah. Great panda, you.
But then we have the 3 supports from Drunken Probe still pushing it, still pushing their advantage. I mean, they have so many low heroes. The Ironwood Branches does at this point that I mean, they are backing off now, but it was great that they were kind of just sitting around that tier 2, just kind of making sure that they saw them there and going like, hey, like back off. Also, it looks like Undying's going a hood, and that's probably going to get turned into a pipe. So, and then Darkseer has his mech up. Awesome. Good stuff.
Looks like for the sake of what I was talking about earlier, Soccer did end up building a Vlad's.
Yes, he did.
He's basically kind of like a support Night Stalker at this point.
And it looks like he's going to go BKB actually, with that Ogre Club coming up on him. So that's what I expect to see at least when I see that Ogre Club first. So
honestly, though, I mean, if another option could be like building it into a Songe, getting a Heaven's Halberd, and disarming Gyrocopter.
That's a great option as well. So we'll have to see where he goes with that. So yeah, Gyro, I think he's had it for a while, but I'll just make note that he has his Manta. I think he's like popped it in a team fight. I just haven't noticed. So, but yeah, they're going for Drunken Probe's going for a Roshan attempt right now, and I think they're probably just gonna get it. I don't know.
I feel like it's gonna be a Roshan success unless the Radiant get together.
Yeah, I mean, they know. Yeah, they do. Yeah, they know that they're there, but I think they're actually just gonna let it go because at this point they realize that Drunken Probe is kind of dominating team fights. Actually, no, it looks like that Babachak is actually coming to check this out, or at least he's trying to get that rune.
And, I mean, now that they saw everything happening, I think they were just trying to get all together. Chaos Knight is still not in the group, though.
Oh, do you see where Coffee is right now? Look at Coffee. Yeah, and he's going to look at that ult. That was a perfectly placed ult.
Ult was perfect.
Oh.
Sears ult was perfect. They're just not going to be able to get out. I mean, Lone Druid's
down.
Nice Sucker's down. Jeez, MVP, Warlock.
Yeah, this Warlock is just, I mean, that Oggs was a great choice. And that Invis, yeah.
Yeah.
Just look how much damage those golems do. Like, he just picked off the, I mean, they're going to just be able to swing mid and pick off mid. I mean, I guess they have to push this back a little bit, unfortunately. But, yeah, that's just that, those golems are just doing so much damage right now. And, unfortunately, Ironwood Branches can't really do anything about it.
They do 75 base damage, and then with Flaming Fists, there's a 60% chance of doing 150 magical damage on top of that. So it's almost 200 damage.
Yeah, and then from permanent immolation, they're just taking at this level 40 damage a second.
Which stacks.
Yep. So they're taking 80.
Yeah, Warlock is doing a disgusting amount of damage.
Oh yeah.
Just standing there with his Warlock. With his golems.
Yep. That's why it's almost always worth it to chase with a Warlock who's got his golems up. We see a Reality Rift coming out on the Chaos Knight, but he lands a 4-second stun. Also,
no cooldown? Yes, cooldown.
There's a cooldown coming out, maybe. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. But he's taking a lot of damage. Coffee does get a kill. Also, the Night Sucker falls down. And then we.
A ton of damage, but that Aegis.
The Aegis pops him.
I feel. I mean, Chaos Knight, I think, might be taken? No?
He's
Okay,
doing
he's gonna be
fine.
able to get out.
Yeah, I mean, Ojoy's doing a great job of landing those ice paths, and I mean, Chaos Knight also is armlet toggling fairly well. So, if he gets enough distance between him and the Drunken Probe, then he's fine. So,
Good job on the Lone Druid's part in blocking the flat cannon from killing Ojoy.
yeah, definitely.
That would have been a death on Jakiro.
Looks
Not throwing that bear in there.
Gyrocopter just picked up a Mithril Hammer. Is that for a BKB, you think? Or is that for I don't know if you do Desolator on Gyrocopter. I feel bad not knowing, but I've never really seen it.
Well,
So
flat cannon I don't think is a unique attack modifier. So like technically
no,
you
it's
could
not.
throw a Desolator on it, and I feel like I don't know if it would just hit your original target or if it would hit all
Yeah.
targets. But I
I've
think
never seen that,
BKB is
so
a safe option.
yeah. I mean, definitely considering the kind of damage he's been taking, there is a Reality Rift up on or that comes out on the Shadow Demon, but Chaos Knight's
And it looks
not
like
gonna follow
Chaos
up on
Knight
that.
may
Wow.
be gone.
Yeah, he gets purged and he gets a stun off on the Gyrocopter, and there's
Teamfight
also
part 2 may happen right now.
yeah, I think we're gonna see it.
And we have another.
Oh,
golems
great!
drop,
Yeah, golems. They do get everyone, and there is a
with a majority of oh geez. Ugh.
wow. Yeah,
They're just running. They can't do anything.
They can't do anything.
Will the golems go for? Oh yeah.
They're gonna
this
go for
may
that Chaos
happen.
Knight.
I think the Chaos Knight is gonna go down.
Yeah, I mean, there's the stun
the
that comes
golems
out
get
from the
closer.
Gyrocopter, and
Oh.
I think no, they're just
Close.
yeah.
It looks like
Entangle comes out on
Coffee
Coffee.
finally
Coffee's
goes
gonna go
down.
down. Yep, that was his first death this game. He's been doing an excellent job of positioning himself and escaping.
And
So
he's been beyond godlike for.
oh
ever.
yeah,
So
he's been doing amazingly. Baba Chuck is actually going in.
turn around.
It is turning around right now. Great Jakiro, Ice Path take.
Too far.
Yeah, they might have. I mean, Bubba Chuck is just chasing at this point. And he's doing well. So I mean, he's gotten 2 pickoffs at this point, but I don't think he's going to be able to pick off that Darkseer. So yeah, that we see the Lone Druid recall his bear. They're done with that chase at the moment. They just need to get back and
I feel
defend their
like what you
bottom.
said earlier kind of played into fruition here. Keep like getting mechanism and popping that
Yep.
little, as that chase was happening. They
Oh,
were
yeah.
turned it around.
Yeah, I mean that mech really helped turn that team fight around and actually in favor of Ironwood branches. I mean, it's not the team wipes we've been seeing coming from TDP, but that's still it's showing that Ironwood branches is not done. They have the potential to turn this around. It's just they're going to have to play a lot more carefully than Drunken Probe is going to have to. I mean, they don't have as many area ults like Drunken Probe does. Really, all they have, and it's not an ult. It's the Keeper. I mean, they have they have Jakiro's ult, and then they have
Macropyre,
they have Macropyre, and then they have the horses coming out from Keeper, but that's not the ult. So they just have to be a lot more careful because they don't have the reliability of the AoE stuns or just the AoE damage and slows like Drunken Probe does. But they definitely can still turn this around. I mean, they just showed that they're not down and out yet. So
Yeah, agreed.
just a quick look at XP, and as we can see, that last team fight did actually shoot up it's not in favor of the Radiant yet, but what was almost a 10,000 XP difference went up to only about like 3,500, and then the gold graph is still a lot in favor of Dire, but it is going up, especially after that last team fight for the Radiant. So it's definitely not unsalvageable. So there is a recipe up for Chaos Knight's heart. All he needs is the health booster, and he'll have a heart up on him. Looks like there's a little scuffle happening around Roshan, but I don't think anything's going to come of it. It's just the bear kind of sitting around.
Lone Druid's using the bear to scout. Good for him.
Yeah.
Keeping that up like that.
And there's also a Hyperstone up on the bear, too. So
Yeah, and Lone Druid built a hood of Defiance. So yeah, I mean that's a really smart move on their part because a lot of the damage coming from Dire is magical.
Mm-hmm. And you won the Night Stalker lottery. He picked up a Sanj.
Probably
So
gonna build that into a Heaven's Outburn.
oh, he definitely will. So, and that's going to be a great pickup for them. So, that'll help them even more in team fights, especially if they can get that off on that gyro to keep that flat cannon from absolutely ripping through them like it has been. So.
Looks like the keeper picked up some observer wards. Those are going to help keep. I'll stop. Okay.
I heard the joke coming, and I was just like, okay, Sam, calm down. You're getting excited for that joke. I was getting excited too, but yeah, no, that's what they really need. So, I mean, they've already got a great ward on the entrance, one of their entrances to the jungle, so they're gonna be able to watch for that. Is there something happening, Roche? No.
Picked up his heart, so he can perpetually have Armlet of Meridian on.
Awesome.
Just fine. Warlock is going to be caught alone, and most likely
he is. Oh yeah.
To,
yep. Some great damage coming out. Yeah. Oh wow, call down coming down.
It looks like a call down's going to happen.
I don't think much.
That call down not hitting a majority of.
Yeah. And this is definitely what needed to happen. I mean, the Chaos Knight is just dishing out so much damage, but also.
And all those zombies, he's going to get taken down from them. But honestly, like with Shadow Demon and Warlock both down,
yeah.
Is it the trade worth it? Getting Chaos Knight? Probably not.
Yeah, I mean, especially considering that Warlock's ult has really been one of the determining factors in these team fights. With him down, and his ult was up, that could have turned.
To be fair, I think he just picked up a refresher, so I think he was gonna save that.
That's very true. Okay. Yeah,
Plus,
but
if you have a wombo combo like a refresher orb and eggs, I don't think you want to waste it on 2 guys when you can throw it down on 5 guys.
Oh yeah, I mean, I was just mentioning that if all of them had showed up at that point, there could have definitely been the potential for him to turn that right around. But in the situation that it was, I can definitely see why they didn't that it went the way it did. So. Looks like Roshan's going to be up in, I think, a minute. Is that what it is?
A minute and a half.
Yeah, a minute and a half. So, and right now we're just going to watch some farming, which is what Ironwood Branches needs to be doing, and Keeper's doing his job, pushing the lanes back to the middle areas.
And Lone Druid gets the heck out of Dodge.
Yeah, he was up pretty far, and that could have gone badly, but, you know, good TP scroll always saves you, so. Oh, there's an invis rune bottled on the Warlock. That I mean, if Coffee pulls something like he did last time, yeah. Though I thought I saw dust. I don't know. No, I don't. I've seen 2 smokes. That's what's happening. So, nothing would be able to see him, which unless they plopped a sentry ward. So, and they don't have any in mid. So, yeah. I think we're gonna see this mid.
Yeah, Keeper his Spirit Form Illuminate here, pushing back the creeps, which are kind of already pushed past the tower anyway.
Yeah.
It looks like they're gearing up for a team fight here. We see Warlock all set. I hope they see that invis rune on Warlock, or else.
Yeah, that will be very bad for them. I mean, Coffee is just. I mean, he's doing exactly what he needs to do right now. He's going to get out of vision, and he's going to just go invis and find the opening. I mean, at least maybe that's not what he's going to do. Okay.
No,
that's what I thought. No, he doesn't. Yeah, but he does. He does miss they missed that opportunity right there.
Their entire team, yeah, just left.
Yeah, but I mean, they are going to be able to at least take down the middle tower, and Warlock still does have one option. Now he's popped the invis rune, so he's actually probably. I think he's going to look for another opening to see if he can drop the golems.
Try that golem again. Yep, easy. Yep, it's going to happen now, actually.
I think so.
Oh, no.
Oh, right. I think it's right here. Right here. Oh, wow. The team needs to be there to help him. But Jakiro actually goes down in that situation. I think Kodiak's going to go down as well. But those 4 Warlock Golems are just doing so much damage. I don't know if the Lunger is going to go down. He doesn't actually. But this Chaos Knight is just... he goes down.
Tower. That's the option.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Call down actually comes down. Whoa.
Ooh, whoa.
Did you just see that gyrocopter?
Yeah.
He called down at the perfect moment. He was
Yep.
literally one right click away, and
Absolutely.
that, oh wow, that was a great move on his part. That Night Stalker could have eaten him, and instead Gyrocopter made it away with like 50 health. So, and now he's just regenerating with his tranquils. That was a great
Yeah,
move
it
on
looks
his
like
part.
those golems may have been slightly wasted.
Yeah,
Well, not wasted per se, but like,
yeah.
they're not doing too much.
Yeah, I mean, considering that whole team fight was kind of messy, anyways, I think they did as much as they could with them. And now Roshan is up, so we definitely see that Gyrocopter's gonna want to get that. He's
Is he gonna
eyeing it
Manta
up.
style and move click to Roshan for them to
I don't
fight?
know. Maybe.
No,
No,
probably not.
Yeah, he's just waiting for the Dark Seer, and it looks like that they're gonna have Shadow Demon just kind of keeping watch, though. I'm not sure. I think that Radiant might. Yeah, I think they do know that Roshan is happening because there's Lone Druid and Jakiro are coming.
Yeah, I just hope that Coffee and Undying can get down there before bad things happen.
Yeah, I mean Coffee unfortunately still has 69 seconds on his ult, so they wouldn't be able to do anything anyways. And that bear does scare out the Gyrocopter and the Darkseer. So, and finally, another tower drops. The final tier 1 drops for Ironwood branches. So, or at least technically it's for Drunken Probe. The gold goes to Ironwood branches. Blah blah blah. Whatever.
Yep.
Specifics. It looks like something's gonna happen in mid. That's more interesting. So,
Looks like Darkseer may be caught out of position.
yeah,
Oh
this
no.
some
He
unlucky.
disrupts himself. Very nice.
Yeah.
Shadow comes in, mantas, and people just start getting eaten.
Yeah.
Looks like Lone Druid is not going to be able to go head to head with.
No,
our
but the
very
Chaos
dear
Knight does pick off
Gyrocopter.
that Dark Seer. So, only one casualty so far. But it looks like Chaos Knight wants
Ooh,
more. He's
looks
coming
like
for more.
Undying may go down.
No, I
Chaos
think.
Knight wants him.
Yeah, but he wasn't in range to Reality Rift him to himself. So, I mean, only one person goes down. But even then, the Darkseer got his ult off. So, not that big of a loss. And the Darkseer looks like he is. Yeah, he's going to be going a Aghanim's. So, which is.
Yeah, him too.
Which is a great idea, considering that's going to mean that those illusions will be hitting harder than Chaos Knight right now, so.
So, Night Stalker finishes Heaven's Halberd. I don't know if that was
Yep.
implemented during that fight, but
Yeah, I didn't see if it was.
it's nice to see. You basically have two carries and then like an anti-carry.
Yeah.
With Lone Druid looks like building a Assault Cuirass.
Yeah, I mean, that's.
And a Chaos Knight going Manta.
Yeah, these are all great choices for the three kind of. I mean, they're all technically the ones carrying the game at the moment, so.
I feel like if it goes any longer, there may be an issue for the Dire, just because, I mean, a lot of them are magic damage. A lot of them have really powerful like spells and stuff.
Yeah.
But, like, at this point, everyone's kind of getting farmed enough, so like one major team fight mistake could cost you the game because they could, take 2 towers and rax you.
Yeah.
Possibly multiple times after an initial engagement.
Yeah, and the problem is that they're really going to have an issue surviving against these. I mean, the strength that now that the Chaos Knight has, and that the even that the Night Stalker has at this point. I mean, they're gonna be hitting hard, and it's gonna be hard to take them down because of all the amount of health they have. I mean, that hard up on Chaos Knight is just making him almost unkillable at this point, especially with his armlet. So, I mean, he's got 3,300 health to get through, and that's almost. I mean, it's not impossible with magic
It's
damage,
quite
but it's
significant, though,
it's very hard to get through that. So, and I mean, now it's going to be more of a pain to get
Looks like
to
a
him.
fight may happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, fight's happening mid.
Uh-huh.
They're going after the Shadow Demon to begin with, but it looks like they are just going to leave. They weren't able to get it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if it's necessarily because of this,
And
but
considering Gyrocopter was also split pushing top, and was
Yeah.
able to take a tower.
oh wow, I didn't even notice that. Oh my goodness, and it's a great BKB pop right there. I mean, it's It's a pseudo waste, but at the same time, it got him out scot-free when Night Stalker
Yeah.
clearly could have avoided him and taken him
I
out.
think
So
Night Stalker ended up avoiding a creep
yeah,
on accident.
yeah. I mean, I didn't see, but if he did, you know, oof.
Well, I mean, that was because of the BKB. Like, obviously, you can't hit him, so.
Oh yeah. It looks like the
Or
drunken.
maybe even have avoided him. I don't know.
Yeah,
Drunken Brawler.
yeah. Drunken probe definitely want to do something at
Sorry.
Roshan, so no worries.
That is a Brewmaster's skill. Sorry.
Yeah, that is actually, huh? The drunken brawler, but it looks like there's a Roshan attempt that's going to be trying to be had at this point.
It's a pseudo weird Roshan attempt. You have all 5 of your people really, really close. Gyrocopter trying to do something. Darkseer tanking it. The other team knows. The other team wants to do something. They popped the pipe, but is that too early?
I think it is too early, but at the same time,
because it only hit 3 people.
yeah. And now,
Questions, are they going to try to stay a distance away from each other?
oh, there's a great call down coming out from the gyrocopter. I think if we can see a call down pardon me, a ult coming down from. No, there's a double kill.
Warlock didn't even. He didn't use any of his ult.
No. But he had he just bought back because he went down.
Yeah,
So
he went down. I think Chaos Knight focused him early as fast as possible.
Yeah.
Now, this may be interesting. Can he get the Chaos Knight now?
yeah, I mean we might see him get it, but at the same time,
Yeah.
we're actually gonna. Wow. And that's really the problem right now. Unfortunately, Drunken Probe's kind of waited too long. It's just so hard. I mean, the two that are left from that team fight are the two with the most health and with that were hitting them the hardest. So, wow, Coffee's actually going to try and I think he was trying to catch the Night Stalker. But yeah, he's not really going to be able to do much. Night Stalker's going to be able to get away, so.
But his refresher orb still isn't used, so like.
Yeah, so he can.
He still has an ult.
He's got another ult, so. It's nice to see him actually not. I mean, while dropping the 4 golems is always. I mean, it's always devastating in a team fight. It's nice to see him saving it because I know, especially there, like dropping the second one would have been wouldn't have worked at all for them. So.
Yeah, it would have been mostly a waste.
Yeah, it's nice to see that they're kind of he's being cautious with his refresher orb use. So, good on him. But I think this Roshan's gonna go to the gyrocopter. So, I mean, because that team fight was kind of easy, even. Pardon me. And
I don't think that was easy. But
no, it was not easy. It was not easy. It was definitely even though. So.
Yeah, I think it was about 3 for 3. So.
Yeah. Gyrocopter's had a butterfly for a little while now, and now with that age is up, he's going to be a lot harder to kill. So.
Although Gyrocopter doesn't have buyback.
No, he does not.
Yeah, he has 3 minutes on buyback, and so does Warlock.
Yeah, the only people with buyback up right now are Night Stalker, Darkseer, and the Keeper of the Light. So. And what the ones with cooldown are Gyrocopter and Warlock. So.
Yep. And let's just consider, like, if we look at everyone's net worth, just like the amount of money their items and like their gold combined are worth.
Yeah.
We have Gyro sitting at the top of the chain at about 20,000. Then we have Chaos Knight and we have Lone Druid sitting at 15,000 each, respectively. So,
yeah.
Like. Considering their 2 carries are a bit more powerful carry-wise than Dire's carry.
Yeah.
I think that's why we're seeing the shift in momentum here.
Oh yeah, I mean, I actually want to take a look at their graphs really quick. Radiant is actually at an XP advantage right now, about 4,000. And the gold advantage still in favor of the Dire, but I'm not surprised to see that XP advantage now in favor of the Radiant. I mean, after the way they've been team fighting, they're bringing this back. Right now, the Chaos Knight looks like he's looking for something. I don't know if that means he's going to get picked off, but
yeah, I feel like that was could have been an engagement.
Yeah.
Something may be happening top, but Lone Druid's farming the jungle, and Night Stalker's meeting them in the base.
Yeah, I mean,
the rest of Dire's team is just spread out between bottom and mid. I think just pushing the lanes. Although a team fight may
Oh, a
happen
stun
here.
comes out from the Chaos Knight on that gyrocopter, though there is a disruption on top of him.
I think
Manta gets
team fight's
popped.
happening,
Yeah, there's a
It's
team
just
fight happening. Call down does come down, though the pipe does get popped for the Dire. Chaos Knight just destroys the Undying right away.
Just gone. The
Oh,
Warlock shows up
there's a
with
double ult does
a
take
double
down that
ult.
Chaos Knight.
Oh,
And now, I don't know if the Night Stalker's going to get taken down. I think that there's going to be some supports trying to take him down. But
Yeah.
Coffee's just going to take those golems, and he's going straight for those racks. That's a great idea. He's going to take all 4 of them and then just destroy. So
and I think Night Stalker. Yep, Night Stalker goes down. From,
he did go down. Okay.
Shadow Demon and Darkseer were able to catch up with him and be able to pick him off.
Yeah.
That was amazing because honestly, I did not expect.
Oh,
that
I think
there.
Coffee's going to go down. I think Coffee's going to go down, yeah. But at this point, at this point, the damage has been done from the Warlock, so there's not too much to worry about. And Bubba,
Lone Druid possibly going down as well. It looks like.
Yeah.
No, okay.
No, he's fine.
He's gonna be able to get out.
but that is nearly a full team wipe in favor of the Dire.
Yeah, full team
So
wipe and possibly 2 racks. It looks like.
yeah, I mean, Ironwood Branches
Well, 2
isn't
sets at least.
is definitely not out of it yet. But now this is going to make it a lot harder for them to come back. I mean, that was a great double ult on the part of Coffee. That was the time he really needed to use it, because
Absolutely.
yeah, I
Like,
mean
they were there. He was there. They were all together. Like
exactly. And he said, you know, I mean, you could just see it. It was just like the second that refresher came down, I was positive we were going to see that double, and that's what really killed that Chaos Knight, because he was just stun locked on taking all of that damage from those golems. So I mean, that was a great job on Coffee's part, and that whole team fight just got Drunken Probe 2 racks, which while we were kind of doubting them, now they've definitely
They've solidified their position at this point.
Yeah,
not saying that Radiant can't come back from that, because it is possible, but
they're gonna have to work a lot
getting
harder.
Heavily unlikely at this point.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to take some really choice maneuvering. Keeper of the Light's probably going to be on permanent base duty at this point. And I mean, now, if you look, Gyrocopter is fully leveled. He's got Satanic, BKB, Manta, and a Butterfly, and that Aegis still. He didn't even pop that Aegis in that fight. That's how well
yeah.
that went for them. So,
Yes. I think they may be able to take bottom racks and just kind of finish it at this point.
yeah.
Even without Warlock's ult up. But it actually 15 seconds up, so it's basically up at this point. Like,
Yeah.
if they have another engagement, it's happening.
Oh, yeah, and the refresher's almost up as well.
Looks
So,
like we have a smoke on Night Stalker and Jakiro. It looks like they were going to try to get a gyro, but they backed up, it looks like.
oh, wow, it looks like
trying to take out the
Shadow Demon, and they might be able to get him.
Warlock. No, the
The Darkseer. Yeah, they get the Shadow Demon, but I think that was all they wanted to come for. Oh, Undying actually got taken out by the Chaos Knight bottom from that push that we saw.
Ooh.
So
Yeah, but 3 for
nothing.
3 for none.
Yeah, this is honestly what the Drunken Probe really does not need right now. They need to stick together, and that's what I mean. If they can do a solidified push, use that ult combo from the Warlock again, that's going to be what wins them the game. So
Yeah. And I mean, just considering like what just happened here. Okay, so you just had 3 heroes picked off. You have a Warlock still up and a Gyro still up. Arguably the 2 strongest people on the Dire team.
oh, there's the
Very
Warlock.
limited
He's
time.
silenced. He's stunned right now.
Warlock's gonna go down.
He
too.
goes down.
So let's just consider what could happen right now with Okay, I guess.
Never
like,
mind. Yeah.
If they had a team fight, for lack of a better term, like that again, and they just all get ganked, kind of like alone.
Yeah.
You have a mid tower possibly going down.
Mm-hmm.
You know, mid tier 3 going down, possibly even racks, possibly
Yeah.
even towers. So like.
It looks like
it happens. So
the
you
Warlock.
really can't make any big mistakes at this point.
There's a ult that comes down on that lone druid, but I don't think that might have
Yeah.
been.
Yeah, they're gonna get it. It's the rocket coming in. Lone Druid's
Oh,
gonna
there is that rocket, yeah. So and here's the Night Stalker too. He's getting picked off by those golems now. He's taking a good amount of damage. He's only at 300 health right now. And the Gyrocopter
Yeah,
actually
he's
picks
taking
off that
down
lone
just
druid.
standing next to him.
Yeah, and I
oh,
think he's
will
finally
he-
going to
will-
go down.
oh, there we go.
Yep, last hit from Warlock. Great job on Coffee's part. I mean, honestly, just taking a look at the kills, he has 16 kills right now. I mean, I hate saying it, but Warlock carry, you know? and he just popped his refresher too. So there's going to be another ult just waiting, and they're definitely going to push this bottom, and I think this is going to be the final push that really kind of decides if Ironwood Branches is going to have any more of a chance in this game.
Yeah, I mean with both Lone Druid and Nice Sucker out for the count. Nice Sucker has buyback.
He does.
Lone
Lone Druid does not.
Does not for another 1,000 gold. So like Nice Sucker technically could come back and they could try to like change this. I mean they have Chaos Knight up. Chaos Knight's top, pushing.
Yeah.
For some weird reason. But like if they had everyone together right now, they have a possibility of turning this around.
Yeah. I'm not sure what Doyle Points is doing. He's a bit overextended right now. And here comes the Chaos Knight. He is going to try and do something. There's a cooldown and the ult coming out from Chaos Knight does take down the Shadow Demon though.
And Warlock,
yeah, and there goes the Chaos Knight. There's really at this point, Chaos Knight does buy back though. I think though that team fight just kind of there comes the GG.
It
So
was done.
yeah, the second that
those towers gone and the barracks gone.
yeah, the second the barracks fell and that chaotic offering came out from the Warlock, that kind of solidified the game right there. I mean, it's been solidified for a little while, but that was really what just kind of like, I mean, it drove out the GG. So
set it into motion.
Yep. But so that was a win for the Drunken Probe. Great play from both sides. Honestly though, and I don't mean to like be calling people out, but the MVP really was Coffee in that game. He was just doing phenomenally on Warlock, setting up some great team fights, and just overall really helping to bring his team to victory, along with the that gyrocopter. So.
And even with the like increased carry potential of Radiant, Dire was able to pull together it because of an early lead, and the early lead that they got from like their teamfight ults.
Yeah. But great job from both sides. This has been a game for the Reddit Dota 2 League. My name's Sandy, and co-casting with me today was
San.
So it just kicked us out of the replay. So but that's okay. So
awesome.
Great. Yeah, but yeah, great game, everyone, and we will.